me, Ryan Fine Studios, and I'm back with another mock video, and this is Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man fighting Thanos, or they're about to fight Thanos here, and Thanos is holding his double sword, which I did do a tutorial on almost a month ago, so yeah, this mock I've had for quite some time now. If you've seen Just Too Good's subreddit videos, his OSRS, you've seen this mock like before, and yes, this is me that built it. I'm very proud of it. So yeah, let's just get right into this mock. So starting off here, we do have Thanos with his custom double-bladed sword, which looks amazing. My only issue with it is that it's about 2 big figs tall, so it's very out of proportion, but it still looks good nonetheless. So we do have a destroyed tree here, which was in the movie. I did pause through it multiple times, or at least the clip, just to see the kind of battle plan or whatever. And then there's also a little archway here that you can fit a minifigure under, and then we do have like a little pile of rubble here, and then along the back side here there is some more rubble, and then there's fire and just a general mess, which is what happens when big ship space nukes you. So that's probably what would happen, and I do think I captured the devastation of the Avengers compound very, very well. Now we do have Captain America over here, who has my custom kind of shield. I basically got the white and painted silver over it just to make it look a lot shinier, and I do think it looks really well. And then we do have the Infinity War Iron Man, because I don't have the one from the new one, and then my custom Thor, which is used a bunch of parts, and then I did kind of paint his hammer Mjolnir a little bit, just the top silver. I didn't really want to do brown, because if I did brown and then the minifigure is like moving it around and stuff, it's just going to be annoying, because the paint will start rubbing off once I put it onto the minifigure. So we're just going to start in the back here. Back over here, we do have Ronin, who is running away from a bunch of Outriders, which are not on the sliver of the mock. The Outriders would be just right here, and he would be running away from it, and he doesn't now have the gauntlet, because I do not have a red gauntlet, or do I not want to buy another gold one and then paint that, or paint the one I already have. So we also have the fire hydrant, whatever you call that, because you know you always need a fire hydrant in a Lego Marvel display or mock or something. We do have a pipe that goes into here, which is kind of hanging off because it's not very well sized. Let me just fix that here. There we go, that's better. Now we do have a bunch of just pipes and everything running from here to the other side of kind of I don't know, cart archway or something. And then we do have the head of a Hulkbuster, which is just a little kind of Easter egg I have in there, and there's a bunch of rubble just sitting inside. So yeah, we also do have a bunch like broken just like tubes. I'll show you a bit. So right behind everybody, you can see that there's just a bunch of like pipes and tubes and all of that, because in the movie there was a lot of them, and I just wanted to kind of capture that, and I think I did that very, very well. And then the walls, we do have the famous red lights, or they aren't really famous, but they're very iconic to the scene that is being taken place. And then at the top here, you could just see rocks and panels, and then some fire, and just a bunch of like antennas and all that. And then the front is just a complete abomination of a mess and all of that, with just pipes and clips and everywhere. I had a fun time designing all that, and it was a pain in the butt if you're trying to like add something to it and then it just breaks again. And it did use a lot of my droid arm pieces, and also my like, luckily I don't use the Harry Potter wands anymore in like different colors like black and stuff, or else I just wouldn't have enough. But I do think this looks very good, and it turns out beautifully. Over here we do have like kind of a gate. I used a gate piece or whatever, and I just basically had a bunch of pieces just sticking up from it to add a bit more texture to the mock. And I also did add like the string Lego pieces, and some of the vines and the tubes, and you could kind of see just the pot mess that leads up to where the trio is. and there's also chains and everything. This, believe it or not, was made only using legal in terms of Lego techniques, which I think I captured. Like, it's not accurate. It's not 100% accurate because you just don't see it really. But I just got the pile of rubble. Complete. It's just amazing how I did that. I really don't know how I pulled it off, but yeah, it's just really cool. Over here we do have a ditch right there with some fire in it right behind Thanos, and then behind that we do have a black gate and all of that, and that looks just amazing. And then back here we do have just another big mess of rubble and everything. We do have 2 fire pieces over here, and there's of course, just like banners. I do see that one from the Takodana set, and I think it looks pretty good. And then we just have like I used a bunch of pieces from like Star Wars sets that you would see a lot, and I used pieces that I normally wouldn't use because, you know, it just uses up those pieces, and it just works really well. Over here, this is probably my least favorite pile of rubble that I did. This is pretty loose. I don't really like it, but I did use a bunch of these turbine pieces that were from like Jedi starfighters and all of that. And the ground detailing is just like, it's one of my most detailed mocks. Like, Kashyyyk was up there, Hogwarts and my Falcon are very high up there as well, but I feel like I knocked this out of the ballpark as well. And I did use lots of filler because this is elevated by 1 brick. Just the only reason is just to have this little thing here, and also it looks a lot like nicer, and it's a lot easier to move instead of just having a bunch of plates held together by a bunch of 1x2 plates. I'll just show you. Yep, it's very, very detailed along the sides. And then I stuck with a general theme of colors: brown, both grays, and black are usually, and a bit of tan. This tan here, usually dark tan, and I just stuck with that color scheme, and it works perfectly. And then of course the fire makes it look a bit more vibrant, and also the minifigures and the one big fig, which is Thanos. And you can see there's a little opening right there, and you could just see some filler. But yes, this mock is going to be destroyed, not in the near future. When my Decor series comes out on the 4th, or actually, okay, I made a mistake. It's coming out the 4th, but I meant for it to come out on the 5th. I wasn't looking at my calendar right, and the 4th is a Friday, and they're supposed to come out every Saturday. So what I might do is I just might have the first episode on Friday and then release a mock video that Saturday, and then just for the rest of the series it's just going to be on Saturday. So yeah, sorry about that confusion, but I'll bring it up in another video or in the first episode just to patch things up, because I made a dumb mistake. But anyways, yes, there's nothing really to go over. Here are the minifigures, just a better look at them. Sorry for the mess down here, it's just insane. Kashyyyk is still there. Pretty soon I'm going to be getting a new shelf, and that's going to house Kashyyyk, and then also we're going to move the Saturn V onto its own shelf, which is going to look amazing. And then I have the top shelf where my 3 shelves are. We'll have a lot more room for different things. So right now this is just on my little display shelf area thing. It's basically, it's not the shelves hanging off the wall, it's just a big shelf unit, I guess, and it's at the bottom with next to my Battle on Titan mock, which I don't know when I scheduled that to come out for that video, or when I said I was going to do it, but that's coming eventually too. So yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I had a fun time making this video, and also making the mock even more. I had a better time making the mock. It took me about 2 days, I spent most of the day, both days, working on this mock. It was back when I still had a lot of free time. Now I'm in school again, because school started, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm trying to get videos out as much as possible. Sorry I didn't upload 2 days ago on Wednesday. I have the script done and everything. I just didn't film the gameplay for the Battlefront list, and then also I forgot to do everything else. So that might come out tomorrow, but it might be hard because I might do something tomorrow. And Sunday, there's not going to be a video coming out, but I will work on the video as much as I can. So have a great day, and goodbye.